Welcome everybody. Sunshine Shoulders, Moonshine Shoulders, Happy Hour. If y'all can hear us, give us a thumbs up because we may be having some technical difficulties. Let us know, guys, if you can hear us. I see Tim M, Robert Dame, Roger, and Esmeralda.
Well, I tell you, this is one of the few times I don't look like a sheep.
Hey, Philip, Roger.
So can you hear us?
Can you hear us, everybody? Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us.
Well, we're coming to you guys today from the beautiful Maiwani Hotel here in San Carlos City. It really is nice. We're at the pool. It's really nice.
Hey, Bobby G, what's going on? If you can hear me.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Oh, Mark. Okay. Thanks,
Richard.
Mark. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm Calvin.
I'm John, or Moonshine, whatever you want to call me.
Yeah, we've got a good talk today. Yeah, we're at the Maiwani Hotel today because, like I said, my internet isn't cut on yet.
Things move slowly here,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
You got to have patience.
What else is going on, John? Hey, Terry, how you doing?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm the doubting Thomas on the opening up, but I'm starting to. You're convincing me, Calvin, and I think unless we get a big spike, I think we're going to be opening up. Guys, I bought cheap suitcases. I didn't get the cheapest ones Walmart had because there's like cardboard, but I got like the next cheapest. Get decent suitcases. I've already thrown 2 of mine away. They don't last, and don't get black. Everybody's got black suitcases. I ended up taking a paint marker after my first trip and writing my name all over them.
Yeah, we tie a rope like a string, a red string, blue string, something like that, so you can know the difference. Because they beat them up pretty bad once you get here.
Now, one thing I saw the last time I came over, a lot of people had their stretch wrapped. I don't know where you would go to get it stretch wrapped, but I think that'd be a good idea.
Well, they were doing that because of the bullet scam.
So if they knew they was opened or not. Okay.
Yeah, so they couldn't put that bullet in there.
Okay.
That's why everybody was doing that, John. Yeah.
But that would hold him if it was rough. That instead of zipper breaking, that stretch wrap would probably hold it.
Yeah, but it was a big deal then, and I tell you, I'm so good with that. Got luck up with that because I'm gonna tell you what.
And mine wasn't. I think because of my naivety and my ignorance at the time.
Well, you didn't know it.
I didn't know. Ignorance is bliss. It really is.
You didn't know.
I'd like to bring up for the last time. We went over to Calvin's house blessing, and I know that.
Hey, Roger.
That video is really getting a lot of views. That video does not do that house justice. That house is really, really nice. I mean, I saw it on the videos, and I saw a picture, and you get there, it's really nice now. He had the food catered. Usually catered food is okay at best, really. Mm. This food was delicious. They had breaded fish fillets, and, if a Captain D's or Long John's or TJ or any of them to shame. I mean, it was really good. Now, our panais, though, they didn't like it. They said that fish need to have bones and eyes or it's not fish. They would rather just have their fish fresh caught, throw it on a grill, guts and all. So I thought that was something.
Hey, Lilia, Enrico. No, you mean your side or my side? Because we don't have a real good connection here. We're at the hotel, so it's better than nothing, guys.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Seth's Travel Vlogs is on here.
Seth, good to see you.
Hey, Brian Gilday said, Calvin, you are providing such a service to others, keeping it real, being honest about things. I appreciate you, and you and John are entertaining.
Thank you, Brian.
It's a bonus. Yeah, so, appreciate it, Brian.
So Seth is on here. Since you only drink wine, I brought a little bit in honor of you today.
It's one thing I tried. I bought a coffee, and the creamers I tried to throw in the garbage. We couldn't find a garbage can. And it just reminded me that one thing you're going to see in the Philippines, well, you won't see in the Philippines, is a lot of garbage cans like you do in America. Agree. But in Davao, it is. But anywhere else?
Well, I think that's one of the reasons why so much trash gets thrown down. We don't have no garbage cans put in. I always put mine in my backpack and take it home.
Yeah. Hey, Hollywood baby, that's our favorite. Uh,
Fireman.
Farmer from Atlanta. He said, "Your side, it's okay."
I see Yosef there. Good to see you, Yosef.
Yeah, his
He's been with
father
us a long
said
time.
that we're bored over here, John.
I'm not.
That's what I said.
Now, I got to say, though, during our intense lockdown, yes, I did get bored. And thankfully,
Yeah.
Calvin allowed me to come on his channel once in a while. You all welcome me. That probably saved me then, but it's not too bad now.
But it's real, when you're in a pandemic, it'd be different if you was by yourself. But you had Janessa with you. And that's why I say, man, it makes the pandemic a whole lot
Oh, yes.
better, easier to deal with. You got your woman with you, man.
Well, but I mean, at one time, only one person per household was allowed to leave the apartment. She was stuck in that apartment 24/7 for 3 months. I mean, I had to get the pass because I had to go to the bank to get money for us,
Robert Dame, Robert's an all-around talent.
I think so.
He said, Calvin, you know as well as I do, another variant's in the card.
It
That
might
doesn't
be.
mean that card will be played, but it's depending on who cuts the deck.
I agree.
Well, they got some more crazy variant, but they said because it's connected to the Delta variant, we're already set up for it. So,
Well,
because they got this vax to the max going over here, man, and it's working.
I mean, we get a flu. There are flu shots available every year. Is it because the flu just keeps going? Maybe the COVID will be the same. I don't know. We'll see.
Bobby G. No, this guy's funny. He says, does Moonshine ever wear a pullover shirt even by the pool? No.
No.
He's like, okay, Doug that owns Small Fries.
Yeah.
His girlfriend said he was the same way as you. She said, "Where you going? Are you going to a party today or Christmas?" Because see, when collared shirts over here are seen as like formal.
Big deal.
It's a big deal.
Well, let me tell you, I quit wearing pullover shirts about 15 years ago. I have it in my head that it makes me harder, and I'm sweating right now. I sweat badly.
But you need to get some shirts, John. It's no big deal, man.
I make my belly look even bigger than it is.
Hey, Quintessential One. What's going on, Philip Rogers? He said the pandemic made it pretty miserable around here. Yeah, it was miserable. But I was down in Zamboanga, man.
Well, you were stuck down there for
I was stuck down for 6 months.
6 months.
In a
and you didn't have Marilyn with you.
In a squatters area.
And you didn't have Marilyn with you. So who'd you just hang out with the father and mother?
Well, there was no father and mother. It was the mother and the sister.
That's right.
Which the sister may try to make it like hell, but she knew me and
well,
the sister.
That's what they're supposed to do, isn't it? In-laws?
Oh, okay, Eric, that's a great idea, but hell, how many people are medical professionals? He says you should have a medical panel on too. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Now I have 2 neighbors that are medical technicians.
Well, I mean, he's a respiratory therapist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do want, since Sammy was on here the other day, he Lady Boys on here and kind of ask them some questions, maybe even interview Sammy to find out, is it a lot of men coming over here to see Lady Boys? He would tell the truth.
And what's life for them here?
Yeah.
I tell you, every lady boy I ever met, they are not shy. So I think you wouldn't have to pry information out of them.
Hey, Mary Therese, she says, hello, John and Calvin. Greetings from Croatia. I'm a Filipino. Wow. That's a long way away.
Yes, it is.
But you won't mess that up again, will you, John?
No, I won't.
You called it a third world country.
That's right.
He said, it's beautiful over here. Bobby G says, it's taking a little while. Everyone that served, thank you. Salute.
Yes, thank you very much.
Roger says, I don't think PLDT could reach in your era, brother. They have better deal or package. Yeah, you're right. None of them could reach. And I asked Maryland to tell them we've got those telephone poles up if they want to use those, the electric poles. Oh, okay, here's Smoky Mountain Marley.
Good to see you, Jeff.
I saw him on either Pumpkin Joe's or Cliff and Rue.
Jeff's been with us a long time. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened to him. There's the Beach of Life. I want to thank the NTZ for all that y'all do. Really, man, I mean it, because Y'all kept trolls off here. We haven't had a troll on here in a while. You know, and I don't want to talk them up, but we haven't. But some guy did say, okay, and look, and I apologize for talking about politics. We won't do it.
Please don't.
I called Trump a clown, and this guy lost it. He said, wait till I get over there in 2024. I'm going to show you. You know, and I'm like, please don't bring that over here, man.
Leave that in the U.S.
Leave that over there. We don't.
Something else. The internet may run out, but we got other codes we can put in. But they said it was good for 3 hours, so we should be set.
Yeah, we should be set. Naughty Bike Rider said, what about the travel advisory warnings in the Philippines? Do U.S. experts have heed to the warning? Yeah, you better heed to the warnings about the
Southern Mindanao.
The Sulu Sea. Not so much southern.
Southwest is what I was told.
Around that's South Sulu Sea. Swaziland, Holo Sulu, Tawi. Of course, Marawi, which is part of Mindanao. You want to stay away from there, but what's every
northern Mindanao? I had no issues there, and I felt completely safe.
Yeah, I've been all over Mindanao, except those places I told you, because there's fighting going on there right now. But I've been to, of course, I lived in.
But I mean, look at it. Every major U.S. city is very dangerous. I think you're safer here.
Fellow traveler said, "Dude, your connection is horrendous." Well, I'm sorry, man. We're at the airport. Maybe we'll move over here, John.
Okay.
And see if we can get a better connection. Yeah, but
it's not
these guys, they always want to criticize, don't they? They're quick to criticize. As if we're not trying to do our best, John. Trying to provide a little entertainment during the pandemic, but it's not. See, we could actually sit here, John.
Well, we can see the pool. Yeah, we look.
We can see the pool. Let's see. But remember, this is up high like this. Let's see if that'll work. All right.
That'd be perfect. That's not too bad.
Get 2 chairs and see what'll happen. Fellow traveler. Let's see what your channel looks like. No, it's too dark, John. We got to sit over here. He said, he didn't say it was bad. He said it's horrendous, John. He's going over the top.
We're in the Philippines.
Yeah, I guess he thinks we're in Las Vegas. But he doesn't realize we're in Philippines.
Oh, hell, that's good.
Yeah, this is where I was yesterday. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, now what is it, Mr. Horrendous? Oh, okay. Now, Robert Dane, he says he worked as a critical care therapist, too. This guy's done it all, John.
Robert, how many jobs have you had?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Seth's Travel Vlogs, what's been going on? I was telling those guys, the guy was saying he wants to move to BGC. I said, well, hell, you can move over there where Seth lives and be just as nice as BGC. To be honest with you.
Well, if I remember right, doesn't her the rent on her apartment like $600 a month, and it was nice.
Yeah,
I mean, it was nice.
It seems like it's moving pretty good now, right here. Yeah, we were kind of far away. We were trying to give y'all a nice view, Mr. Horrendous. Buck's on here.
Buck, how you doing?
They gave him a night off.
We almost got your guest house done, Buck. We're working on it.
I'm going to show them the picture of Buck's guest house when I get a chance. Hey, Sean, what's going on, man?
Sean's back.
Yeah, I guess he's got better internet this time. The Naughty Bike Rider said, you know how the saying goes, are the terrorists contained? On the island of Palawan, Princess has been added to the travel advisory. Yeah, it's been like that for a while, Port Princesa, because that was the plan. The plan was of the rebels was to start kidnapping tourists from Palawan.
Well, from what I've read, Palawan is one of the few islands in the Philippines that they still have malaria. So that's just something to think about if you think about Palawan.
But it's really, really nice, guys. I'm telling you that for a fact. And you got to realize the United States we got SEALs down there for our protection because it's a credible threat. I've never been to Palawan before, but one thing is don't sail in there on a boat. The last few that they've gotten in Palawan, they've been on these boats.
Kind of like pirates coming up.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I see Clayton Murray's here. It's always good to hear from you, Clayton.
Yeah. I haven't seen Frank Ellis. Anybody seen Frank Ellis? Is he okay? Did we say something wrong? You know, a lot of my viewers, man, we're sensitive, John.
I mean, a lot of times we try to give information, but we joke too. At least I know I do.
Yes. You know,
It's
not all that serious, guys, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Buck says he's fighting depression. I would too. If I look like you, Buck, I'd be depressed too.
Hang in there, Buck. I understand you.
And you know, and then he lives in bumfuck Egypt, some damn where.
That'd be good for me. I like that.
Papa Kiko. Yeah, Jay says, but when you see it, Jay, it's gonna make you laugh. He said, Calvin, name your guest house Buck's Palace. You know the bunkhouse, that's Buck's guest house.
I'm going to make a sign for it myself. I was going to call it Buck's Place.
Ben Casey said, I'm not. I feel good. Me too, Ben. You know, life goes back too fast to be depressed. Oh, okay. Mary Therese is my Filipino wife. I'm going to say, man, to have two people from Croatia.
Well, it's good. It's good to hear from you, Carl.
Yeah. LOL at Chrome Dome.
Buck.
Yeah, Buck is crazy.
Oh, he is.
He's depressed. He done sold all his food stamps, and it ain't even the 15th of the month.
By the way you two sit, the better you look. So I look bad now? I do. Oh, everybody, I got my $51 haircut here.
51 peso.
Yeah, $1 or 50 pesos, whatever. Yeah, that's how I do it. But they call it a student cut. I call it the Hitler do myself.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, John.
I know.
I saw.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. I saw a swastika down in. It was made into I was in Dumaguete.
Oh, like
at the restaurant.
Like a decoration. Well, I think that's a good luck sign in Asia, I think.
Something, yeah, from what I hear. Cliff and Rue, what's going on, Sunshine and Moonshine? Hello, all in the chat.
Always good to see you.
Is it true, Cliff, that you waited for Rue to your wedding night? That would be a good vlog, man, if that's true. She said you did. She said she didn't let you in the cookie jar until.
Well, I mean, that's interesting.
She didn't let you taste the milk until you bought the cow.
Well, I mean, everybody says, why buy the cow? You get the milk free. Well, I'm not going to buy a cow until I taste the milk. I'm sorry.
But Cliff said, yes, it's true.
Well, good for him.
Yeah. He's got more patience than us, John. Remember, he's a psychologist or something. Psychiatrist. See, he could talk himself out of it.
He'd have his hands full with us then.
Yeah. I mean, he could talk himself, he could calm himself down, not me.
But keep watching, it'll cheer you up.
Yeah.
Jay's funny.
Yeah, Buck's a good sport. Okay, it's a good stream now. Yeah, we're closer to the source, guys. That's what it is. Hey, Bobby, have you heard any more about that package you sent? Because I'm waiting because I've got to go down to Bacolod anyhow, but I'm waiting until I get that word from you.
And Sam sent me something. I'll get on and check on the post office Monday about that, Sam.
Yeah, therapy, American citizen. Yeah, ice therapy.
I'm having vino therapy.
Mr. Free said, Cliff, better not bring her back. He said, John, you need the mustache. I never noticed that is the Hitler cut, John.
I know. Yeah, they call it a student cut. I call it a Hitler do, but I tell you, it's a lot cooler. And
Wow.
I used to cut my hair short when everybody else had longer hair. But then I got looking around. I was one of the few guys my age that had hair, so I let it grow a little bit.
Robert Dean, I worked as a site tech. Wow, he's done everything, John.
Robert,
yeah.
Robert, you must be 300 years old with all those
Yeah,
jobs.
all
Just
them
kidding,
jobs,
just kidding.
What's wrong with Seth's Travel Vlogs? You eating something hot over there?
Yeah, she's crying. I don't know
She's
what's up.
hot and mad. I don't know. Unless her and her husband's doing something right now while they're watching the.
Well, I know I sure wouldn't want to look at me while I was doing anything. I close my eyes so I don't see myself.
Wow, he's a structural firefighter too, John. Are you Superman disguised as Robert Dane? Oh, okay, it's so hot here, she said.
Oh, it's humid here. It's not really hot, but it's humid here.
Yeah. He said, Clifton, you said, Calvin, you are correct. I am clinical mental health counselor. Yeah, you would need to.
Wow.
If you're gonna wait 6 months to eat some cookies, I'd need a damn clinical mental health counselor too. Yeah.
That's good.
I'd need that too.
I haven't.
I haven't seen it, Maximus. I just saw the swastika thing, and it kind of.
Well, like I said, I think the swastika is a good luck symbol in Asia. I believe, if I remember
They
my
said,
history
John,
right.
you plan to travel as well?
Well, as far as travel, after everything opens up, yeah, I'd love to go to Cebu. There's places I'd like to go to Luzon.
Yeah. We'd like to go to. We're planning to go to Dumaguete
soon.
We might stop
Probably
by
next week.
Cess's travel vlogs if her husband allows in there.
Well, heck, I wanted to stop if he wasn't there.
Yeah. Clayton Murray says he waited 6 months to eat some cookies. Yeah.
That's a lot of willpower there, buddy.
He had to look himself in the mirror and give his own self therapy. Calm down, Cliff.
Jackie Gleason, Art Carney, yeah. The honeymooners.
Hey, Sam Champion said, Calvin, your ballot band box is shipped. It's coming your way. Hey, thank you, brother. He said, going to have to get another one off to you in about a month or so. Had to remove some things. Man, we appreciate it.
I hope my razors are in there. I asked Sam to send me some big disposable razors.
Yeah.
The razors here, I truly think they send second-class stuff here. Because I get a razor, and once in a while they're okay. Other times, oh, my goodness.
Hey, Lynn San Diego, she joined us.
Ah, Lynn, always good to see you.
But thanks, Sam. We really appreciate that. That'll be a good New Year's Eve.
It'll probably take that long to get it.
Yeah, maybe a New Year's gift.
I tell you, look at her thumbnails, Lynn. She's an attractive woman.
Yeah. But she won't come on the panel.
Well, she's shy. That's okay.
But a lot of times, Robert, he said, I don't adjust my travel by warning supposed by the government. I listen, I understand, but it doesn't change my travel plan. And it's a lot of times they'll tell you to stay away from the fun spots. I learned that in the Navy. The fun of the place, the most dangerous, let the government tell it.
Well, and something, ask the locals. I found that the locals are good.
Well,
pretty
but
good.
See, they're not because they don't travel.
Yeah, but I've had them say, if I were you, I wouldn't go over there. Well, then I won't go over there.
They've never been there. They told me not to go to Sikihor. Now it's my favorite place.
Really?
They will not go there, John.
Oh, that's because of the evil spirits.
When I was in Cebu, they said, don't go to Mindanao. I said, have you ever been there? No, but you know down there, they'll salvage you down there.
But after I got in Mindanao, I asked around, like I say, locals say, hey, you're okay here. Just don't go, there or here.
Now, in San Carlos, when Marilyn told me, don't go to that San Juan Bonifacio, okay.
Well, she grew up here. She knows.
That's what I'm talking about. But if they tell me don't go to Mindanao and they never been,
that's not true.
Just by what they hear, see. Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Express says, Calvin, I need you to get some crystal hot sauce from the U.S. so I can get some.
Crystal hot sauce. I don't know if I've had that one.
Me either. Are you talking about the crystal? I've never heard that.
Yeah, from Crystal Restaurants, they don't have hot sauce. That's a white.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
I need
a yummy. I need a yummy 60.
I tell you what, that's not hard here at all. Not hard at all.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Let's see if I do anything else on here.
He says y'all are too far away from the mics.
Really?
Let me check and see what we got.
Yeah, good to maybe turn the volume up.
Well,
a lot of times we get told we're too loud.
Yeah, we're too loud. Now we're not loud enough. Well, I said 100% speakers. I don't know. I better leave this alone.
Yeah, we'll end up shutting it off or something.
Yeah. Benny G said, Calvin, your background's a bit hard on the eyes. Yeah, this right here, the perforated lines in the background distort the screen. I wonder if we could scoot over there and look.
Let's try.
Well, let's try.
Play musical chairs again.
Because I looked at that yesterday.
Well, so is that better?
Yeah, because it doesn't have those lines. Yeah. Go ahead.
Looks good to me. Does it look good to you, Benny G? Now we still got some lines there. Maybe I'll go down a little more if you want.
No,
yeah. Okay.
You got what? What kind of line? No, he's talking about that. You can see that?
Yeah, about a third of the screen.
Well, that's okay.
This is funny. Look any better,
well,
Benny G?
Next week we certainly won't have that, guys. I promise you.
Next week.
Hey, Cliff and Ruth, thanks for the super chat. He says, Calvin, I have to thank you and the family here. We're 155 away from 1,000, well over 4,000 watch hours.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're going to get you there, Cliff. And then, like I said, probably once you get a little bit over 900, YouTube's going to help you too, guys. Oh, okay, America. He says it's a lot better now, John.
Good.
Well, good. We just want to. Okay, Bobby G said check your messenger. See, I haven't been online, Bobby, because I don't have a connection at my house yet. He said, yeah, you're right about this, Will Rose. He said, early cooler. So it says John isn't blurry yet.
I have to go and get my vaccination card today, so I'm not going to get too bad. Now, that's something to talk about. So the city hall here, you have to have long pants. I went up and they wouldn't let me in because I didn't have long pants. Trying to find a pair of pants to fit me here. Waist 34. It was a struggle. I got some, and they are skinny jeans. Imagine me in skinny jeans. I look like an egg with legs.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's a comedy show trying to find clothes here, unless you're in Manila or somewhere like that. I mean,
I think you're okay.
Now, normally I wear 36 waist, but in the Philippines, I've got about 42 waist. And then, the legs look like bell bottoms, and it's crazy.
Well, what did that friend of ours, Bill, his wife found him a pair of sneakers at the OK. He said, one's a size 9, one's a size 11. But he goes, but they're brand new. They're brand new.
Mr. Vegas said, Calvin, I don't plan on ever driving in the field, but it's good to get a driver's license there.
Yes.
It would be, but it'd be an expensive ID.
Well, how much do you pay for yours?
Well, I don't have a driver's license.
Oh, I thought you had one here.
No, you don't need that. Once you're here 59 days, you're going to get an ID. They give you that
ACR card.
That ACR card.
They told me that my ACR card, because it says tourist in it, is not valid anyway. I think it's just
but it's considered a government ID, though.
They wouldn't take it at the bank?
Well, not that. I mean, but have it on you so you can know, so they'll know who you are.
Mr. Vegas, this is just my opinion. I would go ahead and go to the LTO after you're here the 59 days and see how much they'll charge you. I bet you can get a license. They'll just exchange
they'll exchange it.
For like 2,000 pesos. Big deal, $40.
Yeah, for your first 90 days.
But if you let it run out like I did, then decide to go get it, oh my goodness, I paid about 15,000 pesos to get mine back.
Pumpkin Joe. Well, we don't like to wear our clothes tight like you, Pumpkin Joe.
Well, I don't have to
wear his tight.
Yeah, but he looks like The Rock.
Yeah.
I don't.
See, they said they accepted his at the bank. It's an ID. They never had a problem accepting it for me.
What's that?
I go to the store
Pumpkin
and I
Josie, they
use
wouldn't
it
take mine.
instead of taking out my license or my passport.
And that's back to the only thing consistent here is the inconsistency.
Yeah. See.
You go to another place and they might not take it. Boy, that air sure feels good.
Yeah, it feels good coming out of there. If you self-insure, why get a license? What are you talking about? I mean, I don't have a driver's license because if you don't let it expire and you just trade it in, it's not going to cost you a lot.
Don't
it
let
may
yours
not
expire.
even be. But if
you would let it expire one day, it's bad.
Yeah, John got my old place. He hasn't moved in yet.
Well, let's talk about that. So, okay,
remember the shuffle?
Yeah, this is the Filipino shuffle. Now, I told this woman I wanted this place. I looked at 5 or 6 other places for the money. The place he had, it had everything I wanted, and I wanted it, and she knew that. So I go to the place yesterday, and we're talking there. She goes, "Do you want me to do any painting or do any?" I said, "No, everything's fine. Yeah, I don't plan on living there forever." So then I said, "So I'll go ahead and pay you. How much is it?" Well, she raised the rent to 9,000 pesos. Still, $180 is not a bad deal. I said, "Oh, you're going to raise the rent on me?" She goes, "Yes, but I promise as long as you live here, I'll never raise it again." I said, "Well, I know you won't because I won't pay it." I said, "Okay, so if you're going to charge me more, I want you to do this. I want you to do that."
That's right.
So now it'll be 3 days before I can move in.
Yeah, well, I told him to have that done anyway. Don't let them get away with anything over here simply because did you tell them about the roof leaking?
And they said, "No, we already fixed that." I said, "Calvin told me it leaked here. I said, "I see the water spots there." I said, "I'm going to tell you right now."
They didn't fix that. They're lying, John.
I said, "Well, I told her, I said, I know where you work. If this roof leaks, I'll be down there every day on you."
Well, it is, yeah. He said, "Laugh out loud. I don't wear tight clothes, Cal. My wife just wants me to be
guapo." Well, I don't know. You had tight sleeves on them guns. I saw it.
Yeah, but it's true. I told John when I said, "Look," he said, "No, we're gonna move right in." I said, "Don't do it, John. Hold them accountable because they're gonna hold you accountable."
Well, like I say, I can be an ass, but usually I'm pretty easy to get along with. This place, his girlfriend Marilyn, the place you can eat off the bathroom floor. I mean, it's so clean. I wanted raise my rent. Well, okay, here we go.
Yeah, because he wants more privacy. See, John is okay as long as he was in there
by
himself. But now that everybody's in there.
Okay, 11 of the 12 apartments are full right now. There are 10 or 12 kids there now under the age of 3. Oh my God, I'm going crazy.
Yeah, so she raised it to 180 from 170.
Yes, $10 more a month. But I mean, still for that price,
the only reason she did that is because
she knew I wanted it.
And wanted it good, see.
Yeah. And that was my mistake. I got with her, 2 months ago and said, "Hey, when he moves, I want it." And I probably shouldn't have, but I mean, it's $10 a month.
Now here he is. He got another job.
Oh my
Hotel
goodness.
security for Barry Manilow.
Oh, that's cool. Barry Manilow is the one that wrote "McDonald's is your kind of place."
Well, Barry Manilow,
he wrote other stuff.
He couldn't come out as gay in the 70s when he was a big star because his career would be ruined. But now he comes out last year and says, "Yeah, I've been married to my manager for 30 plus years."
Well, I mean,
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter to me either. But I mean, that was back in the days. Don't ask, don't tell. You didn't have to ask. You could usually tell.
Yeah, I'm using a laptop today. I use my laptop all the time on my live streams. We're just at the hotel, Seth, and that's why we're getting a bad signal, really.
But Seth, his camera's like way down there, so he has an external camera he uses on it.
Now, what's BLS means shocking? What are you talking about, Bill? For Barry Manilow? Okay, Pumpkin Joe said, if you know Stevenson Danza, he's on his way from Atlanta. Well, he ain't flying back to the Philippines. He's going home. He's leaving the Philippines, Durrell. He's going back to Atlanta. He'll be gone for a few months. He's flying back. He'll be flying back in a few months. And I know one of my subscribers, he's flying back today to the States. and he's going to pick me up some vitamins and some Lipton onion soup and some grapefruit juice, little stuff like that.
Retired 2019's got one for me.
Okay, wait. Let's go down here. It says, well, looks like there's some trolls sitting in the cut. I will email from now on. Oh, wow. I didn't see that. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Matthew, dengue is a problem, but only in certain places. You know, dengue, those mosquitoes, they hover around standing water. So if it rains and you got a place where the water just stands there, that's more than likely where you're going to catch it.
I'm going to give you some facts and figures that I read a long time ago, a couple years ago, so might not be 100% accurate. Dengue is more prevalent, if I remember right, in Colombia and parts of South America than it is here. Now, like 5 years ago, they had a big outbreak of it, but I don't know anybody that's had it here in the last the time I've been.
Well, my sister-in-law, her son just had it down in Ilo.
Oh, just recently? Okay, so it is still here then.
Yeah, still here. My son had it in 2000, I want to say 2016, but he was visiting his grandmother up in the province in Cebu land above Dumaguete, and he called it.
And I'll tell you, as far as mosquitoes go here, where I live right now, it's not a problem.
No.
But if I go to my wife's village, it's a problem. I get ate up.
Oh wow! There's a store featured on Village People that has clothing up to size 6X. It's in Cebu. Well, that's Filipino 6X. That means that'll be a large. That'll be an extra large, Sammy.
I was at Gasano trying to find a shirt for that wedding I went to a couple months ago. They had a 2X shirt, and it was. Let me see if I can get on. It was this wide. It had to be extra, extra small.
Yeah, clear up. No, it's blurry because of the signal. See, you know, when I had glow at my house, it was clear.
Yes,
I was doing all of my logs from there. But it's better than doing it on that little bitty phone. With me, our John can't see. And that's a fact.
You're right, Seth.
Just because
I carried $110,000 here one time.
Yeah, I don't carry a lot of cash. Let me see what I got on me right now. I'll tell you what I got on me, and I'll take out for breakfast. I spent $200 for breakfast, so I got 620 pesos on me now. That's about less than $13.
I usually carry a little more than that, but not a whole lot more. Depends on where I'm going, what I'm doing.
He said, Benjamin, my wife and I love street food. We're very selective where we eat, though. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
When I first came here, I would try anything. I ate dog. I mean, the whole bit. I couldn't do balut. After 3 cases of food poisoning, I'm really careful. Okay, maybe that's why it's blurry. I'm really careful about what I eat now.
Retired 2019 said, John and Calvin, would your women be upset if we all hang out in Cebu? I would pay for your overnight. Mine wouldn't be.
Mine would just say, I hope you don't come back. No, yeah. She'd be okay with it.
Buck said, Calvin, and G Rich wants to get on your panel.
Who's G Rich?
Okay, who is G Rich? I don't see him.
I tell you, I love that panel. I think it's great.
What's up, fellas?
Haven't seen him in a long time. Yeah. Good to see you, buddy.
Now, Durrell, he likes that Cliff and Rue because he's married too. See, a lot of couples like that. So.
I'll tell you, I enjoyed Daryl when he was on panel, him and his wife. I enjoyed it.
Cliff and Rue says, Cliff, I'm with you, brother. I don't eat street food there either. I eat Esau, but they have to cook it all the way crisp.
And so Esau is chicken intestine on a stick. Yeah, I've never tried it.
Yeah. Early cooler. Is it early curler or early cooler?
I like that old Mustang though. Looks like a 67.
Yeah, Buck, how you guys get on this panel on Tuesday?
That's
true. Yeah, just send me your email. Cliff and Ruth. Well, see, nowadays you got to be careful, Cliff. That's why I don't eat out in restaurants a whole lot.
I agree with that too.
Because
My
you just
one
don't
is
know
safe.
who's cooking, and
you don't know if they washed their hands when they went to
Yeah.
poo poo. Now I've got a story on that. Well, we'll save that for later after I get a little drunk.
Hey, Cliff from Augusta, Georgia. That's the hardest working man in show business. James Brown is from there.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah.
I like the story where James Brown said when he was a kid, he used to shine shoes in front of a radio station. Then he bought that radio station. That's an American success story there. I love it.
Says Travel Vlogs, do you have regular shorts or all your shorts booty shorts? All of them are booty shorts that she wears. That's why guys say they love Sass.
Oh, she's not doing that, is she?
Well, they can do that on their channel, John. I can't.
You don't
But
want
yeah,
me
all
to.
her shorts are way up
Oh,
there.
really? I've
Yeah.
never looked at yours, Seth. I'm gonna have to check you out.
Yeah, they show parts of her booty. That's why they call booty
well,
shorts.
wait though, she's from Dumageddon, right?
Yeah, she's a Dumageddon. Squid Billies.
Squidbillies, I like that.
Cal does rock build houses in Bahama. I don't know. You'd have to, if you email me, I'll
For
give
enough
him.
money, he'll do anything.
No, that's too far.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah, he said.
Did he? Okay.
But you never know. You gotta ask him.
Well,
you
that's
know.
what I say. I mean,
He may know somebody down there.
he drives a vehicle that costs twice as much as Calvin's house.
Yeah. Well,
Gotta pay for that
he
somehow.
got some money, yeah. Now he has. What else does he do?
So, Buck, why are you depressed? That's what I want to know. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they say you're supposed to watch,
You're supposed
especially.
to sing happy
up here.
birthday while you didn't. Nobody
Yeah,
does.
nobody
But
does.
also, Cliff and Rue, I used to get sick eating in restaurants in the U.S. once in a while. And that's, I usually eat my meals at home.
Okay, Will Rose has never been to the Philippines.
Well, Will, I hope you make it and I hope you like it. If you like it half as much as I do, you'll be happy.
Malcolm Magnificent. Calvin is Philippine if you ever tried to get on your panel. Well, she might as well.
Yeah.
She got on my damn content. She might as well get on my damn panel. I would welcome her. Hell, she got her own panel now on Tuesdays,
Well,
by
as
the
many
way.
subscribers as she's got, I mean.
Yeah. But hell, when I come out with something, then here she comes out
Well,
with
I'll
something.
tell you what. Maybe I will email her and see if I can get on her panel.
Oh, my
that won't
God,
last
yeah.
long.
Clayton Mary said no booty shows. That's right.
Yeah, really.
I wouldn't wear none. But yeah.
Now, I heard a newscaster. I can't remember if it was NBC, ABC, what news, because I don't watch much from the U.S. anymore. I just get depressed and upset. But the newscaster said, well, tell us the real nitty gritty. And I thought, did she get that from Calvin? I
No,
laughed.
but nitty gritty is just
That's
people
old,
use
I
that,
know.
That's old. But Philip Rogers said he ate street food the whole time he was in the Philippines and never got sick. Food poisoning until I got back to America and ate at Burger King. Yeah, you know that.
Well, I mean, people in the U.S., they don't wash their hands, you know. Now, we have Burger King here in the Philippines. I was so excited. I got the Bacolod. I got 2 double Whopper with cheese. They tasted like crap.
Yeah.
I'll never do that again.
Well, I tell you what, the hamburger here is so funny, especially if you don't cook it long enough. It's like, I don't know, it's not like ground beef over there.
Now, Jollibee's, if I remember right, does own the Burger King franchises here too.
Left at La Duro Full more Cali. I'm not flexing.
Ah,
Yeah.
I saw you. I met you.
Mhm. He said the sleeves on my shirt are tight. Of course, if you wear a normal
Hey.
extra large and you're wearing a small in the Philippines.
Yeah, but I think his wife played, tucks him in a little
Yeah,
bit.
so
Just kidding, you pumpkin.
yeah, that's right. Watch time is a goal. And it's not sub counts don't matter, but views matter. That's how YouTube rewards you by views.
Oh, okay.
And the geography.
I like that one.
Yeah, I encourage all
You'll see
Filipinos to
'em.
wear coochie colors. The high and
You'll
tight,
see
the
'em.
better. Yeah,
I like it.
I like
I'll be
it
honest
too.
with you.
I like it too. Hey, Mr. Most Scientific, Aloha, Tennessee. Yeah, he's he's the guy that made that picture of you, John.
Oh,
that
okay.
I sent you. I haven't posted it yet because he hasn't finished it yet, but
I tell you, I've sent it to my children. They love it. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
him and his little daughter, they're making a comic strip of Moonshine and Sunshine, and they did one of John looks just like him.
Well, they did my head like a moon, but I didn't know it was a half moon. I said to Calvin, why did they make my head look like a banana? But it was a moon for Moonshine. Yeah. I finally figured that one out. It's hilarious.
Thanks, Will Rose, for the super chat. Said, start a dono train, guys. Anything. Now, they think me and John are rich over here.
Well, compared to them, though, we are.
Not compared to the viewers, John.
Superstar
Jones said, what's your favorite food? Let's talk about Filipino foods. I love the lumpia. I love the macaroni salad. I love the bihon gasada. That's the pancit with the real thin noodles. If you cook it right. The east side, I like shrimp paste. I've eaten dried fish.
Ooh, I'm not a fan of the food here. There are some here, though, I like. My wife's getting better picking things out I like.
Zamboanga has the best looking women. The men are afraid to go there, but I'm not. I speak Chavacano, inshallah. Yeah, see, I lived there for a long time. It's beautiful women everywhere here.
I say I lived in 5 provinces, 4 different islands. There's beautiful women on
what islands did you live on?
Cebu, Mindanao, Southern Lady, Negros. That's 4 islands, 5 provinces. There's beautiful women on every island. You're rich. Well, I tell you what, because of our living here, yes. Because, our cost of living is lower.
Yes, it's relevant. Yeah.
Oh, man, that air conditioning sure feels good.
Yeah. George said, I've been to the Philippines 2 times and Thailand once. The first week at both places, sat on the toilet for days. But see, that's the opposite when I come to the Philippines. I'm constipated.
I'm not. Now, I'll tell you, though, I had it worse in Mexico. Like I say, I worked in Mexico off and on for a couple of years. I lived there for 3 months. It really tore me up there.
But let me say this, too, and I'm glad you, Lagamus, brought this up. I eat the fish. I love the fish here because it's real fish. I'm from the Midwest in America, and we only get frozen stuff from Kroger. You can taste the fish oil in the fish over here.
I mean, my wife's from a fishing village. If it's not still jumping around, she's not happy.
Okay. Big D says, going to feel good to be back in civilization. What's he talking about? U.S.
next week
for 2 to 3 months? You'll get tired of it when they start arguing with you.
Oh, Buck got lost. Imagine that. I get lost too, buddy.
Wilfred Easy says, your show is really entertaining to me. Good vibes. Thank you, brother. No, I don't eat balut, man. I haven't went that far yet.
Well,
I can't get past it. If I was still drinking, I probably would have tried it already.
G. Rich, you need to go back to one of our live streams. I brought balut and we tried. He drank the juice. I couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
I threw it out on his street. The cats wouldn't even eat it.
Yeah, but the problem is, John, you bought it over the next
night before.
You're supposed to eat it when it's hot.
Yep, they only sell it at night here.
Yeah, that's when we're supposed to eat it. To be honest with you, yeah, that's when you're supposed to eat it.
Pants is good. Beyond, that's beef, right?
No, be home. It's the little thin.
The glass noodles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He says Filipinos have a habit.
I agree with that 100%. I've got my wife to come back. They don't put salt shakers on their tables because I say you can always add more salt later. Well, no, you have to cook it in it.
Yeah. And you can do this too. Michael Onstad, he's the on-board insurance agent. Anybody that's looking for health insurance over here in the Philippines, he's got an actual Facebook page called Healthcare in the Philippines, because a friend of mine up in Luzon, BGC, Anthony, he's leaving to go to America today, but for the last few days, he's been helping a friend who had a heart attack and didn't have insurance. Guys, look, get something. It's affordable. Talk to this man right here, Michael Onstad. He's going to help you guys. Don't come over here with nothing.
But he says, I eat a lot of fresh fish here. If you, it's cheap. It is fresh. Now, my wife and probably Marilyn, they look at the eyes and they can tell how fresh or not fresh it is. But if you want good fresh seafood here, it's cheap. It's here.
Yeah, you can get it if you live anywhere near the beach.
But even every island has a coastline, you know. So
yeah, but I mean,
you get in the mountains, it might not be as fresh.
No, when we were in Zambongita, which is like 28 miles outside of Dumaguete, see, we could walk right down to the beach early in the morning to the ocean and
buy off the fishermen themselves.
Yeah, that's what he said.
It don't get no fresher than that. He said never travels without a Z-Pack. Now here, if you get the generics, they're only like $3 a pill, but back on hand.
DDS said most beef in third world countries have an orange taste. The orange taste is because they don't hang their beef, age the beef like we do in the West. Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day. Because if you look outside my house, you see them beef, and you know.
But they're not beef cows. They look more like milk cows. They're all bony and everything, you know. I grew up on a farm, but the beef here is usually imported from either Argentina, Australia, or New Zealand, and it's expensive. Meow meow. She said that the other day. Yeah. Hey, it's good to have you back, Raquel. Raquel was late coming on to your last live stream. We had people asking about you, so you're getting to be a star here, Raquel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always go. A friend of mine, when I went to the first time I ever went to Playa del Carmen, Mexico, the guy who I went with, he said, "Look, Calvin, here's a rule of thumb. If you go to a place surrounded by water, eat the seafood, never eat the beef."
Oh yeah,
and that was true in Mexico, and it's true here.
I tell you, I only had a good steak once in Mexico, and that's when somebody took me to this really expensive restaurant. Most of the steaks in Mexico tasted like crap to me.
You said, "John, are you from?"
Yes, I thought I answered you before, Just Mo. I was born in Fallsby, West Virginia. They tore the hospital down after me. I don't blame them after that mistake. But yes, I very close. I grew up near the PA state line out on Route 88.
Yeah, this is what I've heard. I'm gonna take their word for it, Jason will, because I'm not gonna try it.
Well, you drank the juice. How'd that go?
It's so terrible, but
later did it help?
But I'm saying maybe the potency was gone because it was cold.
So you saying you were impotent?
Gifts? Oh well. Okay, Iskandari, I gave a guy your email. He wanted that app. So I hope he wrote you. Iskandari Television has an app, and it's really, really good, guys, especially if you're overseas. Okay,
Robert's saying something. Gifts make good icebreakers, Bic lighters. You can buy them here for 29 pesos. Bics. So you might want to wait till you get here to buy them. 29 pesos is about 50 cents a piece.
Yeah.
7-Eleven sells them. Now they have lighters here, and they only cost like 15 pesos, but you have to go to a gas store to get them refilled for 5 pesos, and they're crap.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man.
So they got little flashlights on them, are kind of cool, but like I said, they only last like a week.
Welcome back, Doug.
Oh, Doug Carr, how you doing, buddy? Doug's my friend. We talk a lot.
Says that Matthew, and you can get a Z-Pack without a prescription. I've had one once back in December 2018.
Well, I tell you what, Sam. Before I came over here, I got with my family doctor, and I told her, I said, "Hey, I'm going over to the Philippines. Could you help me out?" She gave me one with no problem, just saying, "Okay, you take it with you." And everything else.
That's my nephew. What's up, Jamie? Yeah, he was a big basketball star in high school. I went to all his games.
I don't blame you. I would too.
Yeah, he can play. I've got a couple of nephews that can play. Well, his father was a great athlete. But see, we had to work though.
Well, I look at your build. If you ever trained, you could have been an athlete if you weren't.
Yeah, well, I was. I just wasn't tall enough to be a damn basketball player. My heart was in basketball. My body says football, but I wish I would have.
Your body says football. I agree.
I wish I would have played baseball. Thomas King said, "Tell Buck they don't sell Newport or Milwaukee Press in the Philippines."
Oh, that's funny. No. Oh, poor Buck.
Oh,
I tell you what, he has
14.
my respect.
He says he loves his product. Yeah, he really got a good product, guys. I promise you. I wouldn't be.
Was that Tennessee tuxedo stuff?
No.
Okay.
He's got a.
That fire stick?
Yeah, he's got a Fire Stick app of his own, man. He got, I've got it. I've got over 3,000 channels.
3,000?
Yeah, I can watch live football.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I ever
NBA.
get a TV, I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Yeah.
I got rid of my TV in 2008. I have not missed it.
Wow, he says watching from the United States of Cebu. Wow. Are you in Cebu?
Well, but is that her?
Let's see.
I mean, the thumbnail sure looked good.
Well, we'll see. Caveman C said that's true about the ground beef. Unless it's Australian, we are surrounded by water. Good seafood beef. Y'all believe that's where a lot wasn't Doug getting his from Australia?
He said he was got his from Argentina, but he said the last came from, I think he said New Zealand, and he told us it was a little bit tough. But I mean, I grew up on a farm. My father quit selling beef to individuals because they're all the same cows. They all eat the same stuff. They come from the same mother and father, and then somebody will come back and say, this one was a little tough. I mean, every animal's a little different.
Yeah, and that's my nephew. His son, which is my great nephew, he plays college football. He plays for it's at Central State University. Does he start, Jamie? He's a freshman, so I don't know if he starts or not, but he's good.
Just making the team is good.
If you get a scholarship.
Oh, you got a scholarship? Well, that's good.
Yeah, he's good. It says, Spud, well, I could touch the rim, Clayton.
Your body says football.
He said, I never tried chicken feet. I did it. It's not enough meat for me on that chicken feet stuff.
I only ate them once. My girlfriend and Southern lady cut them up and cooked it. It actually tasted good, but like you said, there's nothing there to eat hardly.
AC King says, I love beef, but it doesn't love me. I don't digest it well. It's chicken and fish for me with a little pork thrown in. Yeah.
Now, Calvin's old neighbor, their family butchered a hog up in the mountains, and we got some of that pork. Oh, my God, was it good. Very cheap, 180 pesos a kilo. It was delicious.
Mo said, good morning, moonshine and sunshine. Thank you for your commitment to the wannabe rock stars of the masses. Yeah, you'll be a rock star.
We are. Last time we did a live stream for Calvin's old house, a tricycle driver stopped by and said, hey, sunshine.
Yeah, I get recognized a lot now in San Carlos, and that's saying something because Filipinos, they're very bashful. They're very, conservative. They would never, unless I was Coco Martin or somebody. Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Experience says, Calvin, do you have a home gym or a real gym?
There's many.
I worried about staff. I stopped going post-pandemic. I don't have the space for a home gym here. No, I don't lift weights. I do.
You did a video.
I do metabolic body weight exercises. Now I was lifting weights, but I got too big. They told me that.
Watch over. Okay,
Yeah, John is smoking. See, this is a non-smoking place. I'm glad I don't smoke. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, he's saying Carlos City's a non-smoking. Well, really, the Philippines is. Oh, okay, Jamie, he's starting. Wow, 9 tackles a game. I saw some stuff that he posted on. What's his number? 55. Yeah, you can't smoke really unless.
Well, I tell you, it's the unspoken agreement. When I was in Bacolod and I needed a cigarette real bad. I went to a policeman. I said, "Where can I smoke?" He goes, "You can't smoke." I said, "I need to smoke. Where can I smoke?" Go hide yourself. So they let you go. Just don't flaunt it.
Okay, Willie Vasquez says, hello, Calvin and John. How's everyone? A Jollibee opened up near me in Altombra,
Willie's a
California.
good guy. I'm not a fan. The fried chicken's good. Other than that, that's me, though.
Only thing I really like about them is their
pancakes
are the best that you'll ever taste. They taste like something out of IHOP for a fast food restaurant. So if you come over here, guys, you get over here, eat the Jollibee pancakes. Or if you like Remember the old McDonald's pies, apple pies?
I got their tuna turnover, and I thought it sucked. But,
Well, I'm just saying the way the breading was. We don't have it like that anymore in America because it's that old baked stuff. Here it's still crispy. It's delicious. The peach mango pies.
I haven't had those yet. But mangoes are delicious. You ever come to the Philippines, make sure you get a good yellow mango. In my opinion, it's one of the best fruits in the world. It's just like a tree-ripened peach.
Oh, okay. Eva Pacquiao says, I miss watching soccer at Center Mall during my high school days. So she must be from
San Carlos.
San Carlos, yeah. George says, A5 Kobe fillet, $295. Wow.
When I was in Butuan City, Outback had a steakhouse there. I think it's since closed. So I was all excited. I looked up their online menu. Their Victoria filet was $60. And I said, I don't want.
Ishmael Morris, be careful when you're dealing with any type of immigration services here. A lot of times you can do the stuff yourself, but be very, very careful of people masquerading as immigration officers. They can get you this, they can get you that. Yeah. One likely it's a scam and you're going to lose your money.
Or if you do, the papers will be fake. That's one thing. The registration and my driver's license, I have to carry the receipt with me if I ever get pulled over to show it's not fake.
Mike says that Jamie Rose, damn, that's good. Did he make the all-conference team for his division? I don't think it's the season's over with yet. I'm not sure. Central State, that's in Ohio. I think it's right outside Dayton.
No, I know where Steubenville is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Jeff Smile, we're from about the same area. Steubenville, Ohio was the home of Dino Martini.
You're talking about something else. I'm talking about Central State.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
College.
We're waiting for you, Jeff.
Hey, don't make me roll after of it. Thanks for the super chat. He says, wait, it's kind of slow. He said, hi, Calvin. I enjoy your content. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, buddy.
And he's he can bear witness to the 18 to 80 blind cripple are crazy. He's in a wheelchair, and he said when he came over here, he had to beat the women off of him.
There's an expat here in San Carlos that I've met before. He was a John. He would pay girls to come up to his place once in a while. He had a stroke. He's in a wheelchair. What he did was he got one of his girls. He just pays her to take, and she takes real good care of him.
See, Rudy, this is Rudy now, our resident superstar now, Rudy. Everybody's getting him on the channel. Don't forget where you came from, Rudy. We made you a star. Okay?
Is that the guy that sent his wife to the service?
The military. Yeah, now everybody. He's in my Hall of Fame for that, by the way. I got 3 people in the Hall of Fame, but man, I tell you what, you did it with that one, Rudy. But remember, everybody wants you on their channel now. Don't forget where you came from. Hey, Lonnie Franklin, long time no see. He says, what's going on, Calvin and John? Running late. I was caught up in Baltimore. That's
Glad to have you, buddy.
Morning, Calvin and John. What's up? Just made
Good
it to your live. J. Andy John. Yeah, Rudy's a star now, so. Okay, yeah, his number is 55. Oh, okay. He's transferring to Tennessee State or Savannah State. Wow, yeah. Well, that's a step up. Jan Mars says, we're at the hotel today. I moved into our new house, and the internet's not connected yet, Jan. And, we'll apologize for that, but
we're doing the best we can.
We're doing the best we can.
We're not professional.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They put me, believe it or not, some of the comments and stuff I get, messages I get, you would think I was Ed Bradley or Oprah Winfrey. I'm like, because some guys said, man, the way you was interviewing those girls, you were too hard.
This is the producer right here.
Listen,
this is the guy that carries the stuff in and out. This is him. One guy.
Yeah, it's like they treat me like we actually have degrees in journalism.
Yeah, really. Or a degree period.
Yeah. Well, this is what I heard. He said Jollibee's in the States taste totally different.
I hope so.
In a PI. Probably because of the ingredients, I would say.
You can get a burger at the Jollibee's here, but don't get the mayonnaise. It is super sweet. If I get them without the mayonnaise, it tastes like a soy burger, and that's okay.
Yeah, Daryl Fulmer says, Calvin, yours is live. Filipino. Pete edits hers. Huge difference. We prefer the live version and interaction.
And this is uncut, no rehearsal. This is it.
All of that, yeah. But, just the thing was, because John said, well, how long will it be before somebody copies the panel? I said, it won't be long.
And it wasn't. And it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't long.
Like I said, I think the panel's the best thing you ever did. That's great. And some are going to be better than others.
Yeah. Tell them to make some chicken and waffles with mango syrup. Wow. That would be good. Look at the little boy.
I tell you what, the kids here, they're so sweet until they get older.
Cliff and Ruth said the guys were telling me to have you on our channel. Well, I don't sugarcoat anything, Cliff. Put me on the hot seat. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, that's my nephew, Justice Thompson.
Hey,
Central State linebacker. Yeah, that's my great nephew. My nephew's son. He's a real deal. They call him the Undertaker, Jamie, because he lays people out. Imagine how big he is in high school, man. They got him for targeting just about every game, But yeah, my guy. I think they call him the Undertaker or something like that. Pumpkin Joe says, I developed sleep apnea a few 8 years ago. I had a 27-inch neck, and doctor told me I had too much muscle on my neck.
27-inch neck?
Body. I had to lean out to breathe easy when laying down.
Well, I think he's like you, Calvin. He's just got the genes. He can be used.
No, he was big. He was big. He was over 300 pounds. Muscle. No. Okay. Not that, I guess it was fossil. Fatty
muscle fossil.
Yeah, fossil.
Well, I got some of that right here in the midsection. A lot of it.
Yeah, this is good right here. I ain't gonna lie. Sam Champion says the golden papaya is also better tasting than the regular ones we find in the States. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something.
I never had one in the States. I've had them here. They're delicious.
They're delicious. We make chicken. We use them in the chicken soup. Because those papayas are like jackfruit. You can eat them at different times of their ripeness. Some you can eat like as a fruit. Different. Depending on how.
My wife made a soup with jackfruit, and it was delicious.
Yeah, but then jackfruit, the ripe jackfruit,
is what you guys had
sweet.
Over there.
What we had over there, it's delicious. But the earlier one, the younger ones, they substituted for meat over here.
Well, I say it was delicious. What my wife made me there. Now she brought some different bananas. You think you knew about 6 varieties? I said I knew about 4 or 5. She brought a different one the other day, and it was delicious.
Oh, no, they're talking about they want Buck on the show.
Well, heck yeah.
Okay, well, Buck's a star, too. So, some guy told me that whenever I have Buck on my channel, I need to give him part of the super chat. I'm like, are you crazy? I said, why? Just because you say so? I said, God told him, I said, okay, then every super chat you give, I'll give half of it to Buck.
There you go.
I said, you tell Buck to get his own channel. Buckwheat.
Well, Buck, I understand you, buddy. We're all alike.
Yeah, Iskandari says, all those interested in my app, please make sure you have already downloaded the app before requesting free trial. It's only 24 hours to use. Yeah. Okay, the season just ended. Well, once they see, I'm going to tell you, my problem was I had a small business. It was called Calvin's Amazing Things. And hell, the minute my friends saw me.
Was that your gigolo business?
No.
Calvin's Amazing Things?
They want a deal. They want a deal.
Everybody wants a deal.
And I'm like, come on, man. Do you go to Walmart and get a deal? I mean, the minute they see me, if I want $20 for something, let me get it for 15. Let me get 2 for 25. I'm like, no, 20 and 20, 2 for 40.
There's 2 things Americans cannot resist: free and all you can eat.
He says someone is bound to out Rudy. I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you, Rudy. There's more to that story, guys, and y'all don't understand.
We want the real nitty gritty, Rudy. We want to talk to your Panay.
No, we ain't gonna talk to her.
I want to
We
talk to
want
him.
him to be more honest because he never told me he had a P9 before because he was talking to me and he was telling me, he said, hey, I gave him the information to my engineer. He wants to build a house, right? And I sent him a picture of my house and he sent it to the girl.
The pictures doesn't do it justice.
No, but she says it's not big enough. And I'm like, I said, that's a red flag, Rudy. And I'm thinking, how's a Filipino going to tell you that's not big enough? And I said, you're already discussing building a house with this woman. You never met her before?
You never met her?
Never met her before.
Well,
I said, slow down.
I don't think they watch us. I'm not going to mention no names, but over at Calvin's housewarming, a Panay that grew up in the mountains, and she said that everybody in the mountains made fun of their house because it's so bad. She said that house wasn't big enough for her. I need a bigger kitchen and a third bedroom. And I tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I love her, but that rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
But see, that's their way of showing jealousy, John. That's their way of showing jealousy.
You had absolutely nothing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Michael Dowdy said, John, I live about 15 minutes from Bluefield, West Virginia.
Yeah.
What's that song?
That's Country Roads is the one, but
yeah, Bluefield, West Virginia.
Almost heaven.
Roads,
that I tell you, I heard that song so many times in the 70s. I'm sick of it, but yeah, it's West Virginia.
But they don't make good songs like that anymore, man. I don't even listen to the radio anymore. Calvin and John, how much you pay for an ACR car renewal? I think it's like $6,000 altogether, or something like that, right?
Something like that. Every time I would go to the immigration, it'd be a little
well.
That
includes.
Well, one time you get hit with that, and it's a lot more. I average it out. It's about $40 a month you need to set aside for your tourist visa. Is what I came up with after a year. I just took a year and divided it out.
Yeah, it's going to be when you go when
maybe
you go
even $8,000
when
for
you
that.
go to renewal. No, for mine it's like $6,000.
Well, mine's
so it's like $2,800 for my 2-month renewal, and then so it's like $3,200. I think it's because it's a $50 fee, so that's 2,500 pesos right there, and it's like $35 or something.
I could go through my receipts and tell you exactly. Well, matter of fact, I've got it here. I'll start looking and see if I can find it.
Yeah, this is my favorite right here. It's Jollibee's mango.
I haven't had that. I need to try it.
That's good. He said, what's going on, Wallace in Butuan? Wallace in Butuan. Okay. His wife's a teacher. Yeah, but that's just a monthly extension.
Well, but I got them all here, so it should be on here somewhere.
Now, when you do that motion for reconsideration, they ask for every last one of those. So you got 6. It should be your second.
Should be on here somewhere. I've had it redone twice.
But remember, you get 2 receipts, John.
And I think it's on the other one. I don't see it here. ACR card fee.
It's $500, but then see over here. It's
go down one. Fee. Go down one.
Yeah,
that's it. 2,000.
So altogether, see, it was 6,000 something like that.
It says monthly fee, but I was doing mine every 6 months. But I'd have to go back and see when that was. But it says right here, ACR card fee was 628.
No, that's a number. The amount's over here.
2,500
plus 2,391. Altogether, it was this, John.
Yes,
that's about what I pay.
Like I say, it's about $40 a month is what I came up with.
Thanks, John W. He said, hey, Philip Cooper, morning, fellas, just waking up late night. Things are looking good there.
Well, Philip, we get opened up. I want to come up and see you.
Well, he's getting ready to go to Thailand for a couple of weeks. Free Man said, what I like about you is that you always keep it real. Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Neither one of us will ever lie to you.
If it ain't broke, I'm not going to break it.
I'll just tell you the truth.
He said, Calvin, how much is a hotel stay per night? Here, it's about $40, $45 here.
But any other, I've stayed in many places, so if you about $20 a night, and they're okay. I mean, they're not as nice as this, but you're paying twice as much here.
Oh yeah, Calvin, I've been plugging your channel, Filipino Pete, keep the brotherhood alive. I don't know if she likes that.
Well, I mean,
I don't have nothing against her, guys.
I don't have nothing against her, but go on somebody else's channel and try to plug somebody else. I don't know.
Okay, let's get those thumbs up, guys. Yeah, 230 people. How many thumbs up we got, guys?
See, we can't see it from here.
Yeah, we can't see it.
There's Ron Bazell.
We only got about 15 more minutes because we can't stay in her. We can't stay on long here, John.
Buck naked in the Philippines.
No, they care. Plus, they're getting customers. A clip from Ruth said, Calvin, I want you on the show, but I'm waiting for 1,000 because I want your perspective on why not marriage this time. Well, you know, hell, my marriage certificate ran out. My warranty's gone, John.
You need extended warranty.
Sam Champion said, Calvin, huge difference in your content versus Philippine Pete. You and John are men and already know the man of most guys. She is trying hard to anticipate what is in guys' man. She gets it wrong sometimes. Yeah. She's created a great channel, you know, but I just don't like the way sometimes, you know, in a roundabout way, they'll come at me. And I just don't think we need to do that on this channel. I mean, on YouTube. We should be a community. We should help each other. I'm not her competitor. She has a totally different audience than me. And I never put her down. She got, 100,000 subscribers. All she has to do is come out and scratch up behind and she's going to get 50,000 views. Hell, I got to give you the best of the, the best I can give you to get 10,000. I promise you. I've probably done viral videos, but hell, they only get 10,000. But I'm happy with that. 10,000 views, that's a lot.
Oh, I know, I'd be happy. Crispy Pata. We had it at the house blessing.
Well, we had...
That's the skin, right?
Well, no, crispy pot is when they take that meat and deep fry. Oh, it's delicious. It's expensive. I love it. Especially with that pickled, they call it relish over here. It's homemade, what they use, John?
Kuchi.
Yeah.
Kuchmai, is that Korean
It's delicious. Yeah, crispy pot is one of my favorite. I'm going to tell you, I tried that on one of my first times to the Philippines. So I don't eat a lot of pork, but when I do, crispy potter. But I tell you, when you come here, you're gonna pay for it. It's expensive. It's probably one of the most expensive things on the menu. Now you know the prices here, John, is good. But crispy potter is probably $7.50 here.
I'm thinking we got it down at.
Everywhere I go, it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Hey, King Arthur from San Diego said, hello, all a little late. I got your T-shirts, Buck. Did not find a spare tire for your trailer.
I tell you, poor Buck takes a lot of shit. But he can take it and fight back.
Yeah. Yeah, he says Calvin is stymied and John is alfalfa. That hurt my feelings, man. I'd rather be Buckwheat.
I'd rather be Buckwheat. He was cool.
Yeah.
Just don't call us Darla.
AC King said they want a bigger house so they can move all their relatives.
You know, there's a lot of truth to that. Because when I got home, I said to my wife, I said, why does she want a bigger house? There's only 2 of them and a child. She goes, for the visitors. I said, she have any visitors? Oh, yeah, Mama comes. That's what it is. That's what it is.
But like I told you, John, that's just their way of saying they're jealous. But she told Bill, I heard her say that.
You heard it.
But she told him, she says, because you know I like to cook. And I'm like, well, what are you going to cook in that big kitchen in there? How much big of a kitchen do you need?
Like I say, I love her to death, but that rubbed me the wrong way. I'm sorry. It just did.
The pumpkin's a fussel.
Fussel. I got a lot of fussel around the section.
Mad because it was funny. It was 27 inches before I got hurt. And fat, though. The weight was collapsing my windpipe.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you did have a lot of fussel. Franz Pasio Jr., thank you, brother, for the super chase. Calvin, you're a funny dude. All P have to do is scratch up behind and get 50,000 views. It's true, though, John.
What about the video? I'm not cutting on nobody. She is below average here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But they go crazy for her.
Sorry.
And remember, guys, we're not putting the Philippines is very good for
very
most
successful
people who haven't been to the Philippines. Well, see, that's what my channel's for. I can't. That's my theme. But people who've never been here before, I get my pushback from the hard ankles and the old heads. Oh, that's basic information. Okay, yeah, you've been here 20 times.
I'm going to say something you might get mad. Look at Lynn from San Diego's thumbnail. Much better than Filipina P. I'm sorry. That's my opinion.
Oh, Jason Kincaid said 113. Okay. So, wow, we got 244 people and 113. Thumbs up are free, guys. And
113 is all we got? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. They asked.
We're failing.
Buck said he don't have baby pictures. Now, what mother didn't take pictures of a baby?
I saw him, Buck. You slipped and sent them to me. It's got his face, a baby's naked body on a bearskin rug.
Yeah, we love Philippines, but this is my channel. Y'all want to glorify her? Go on a channel and do it. I think it's disrespectful to keep bringing that up on my channel.
Or anybody.
We don't mind. We don't mind. Now here he is. Oh, you gonna do? Okay, well. Hey, Philip Cooper, he says
he's a good guy.
Yeah, I like Philip. Philip was here when I think I had 400 subscribers.
Really?
Yeah, he's been around a long time. John, both you and Calvin, your girls and the kids, all are welcome to come and visit.
Thank you.
Feel a lot better
we'll take
once
you up
my
on
house
that.
has been completed. Did I show you his house? The pictures?
I don't think so.
Oh my God! When his house is done, it's a beautiful, beautiful house. Wait, I'm trying to get Rudy.
Okay, get him on there.
Well, maybe we lost.
Caveman C, how long can you use your Western license? I believe it's 59 days, but unless they're expired, I think you'd be okay.
Rudy says, Rick, what am I hiding? I laid it all down. Well, Iskandar TV said you wasn't laying the pipe down, Rudy. That's why she joined the service.
Like I say, there is no law enforcement.
No, but you need your first 90 days. That's the law. Okay.
But if you kept them longer, they're not expired, I think you'd be okay. That's just
what you want to do is
go turn them in. Your own.
Yeah, after 90 days, especially if they're not expired. John's was expired.
I let mine expire because I never planned on driving here, and it is crazy driving here.
Rudy said no sugar coat in it, huh? Hey, I'm not encouraging it, man. I already told you. See, this guy right here, he's floating in between a troll and a hater sometimes. I don't know who he is. Now, didn't I just say that she's a good
and I was
woman?
I was more saying it than you.
I don't troll anybody. As much as I troll, as much as I'm trolled.
Yeah, really.
Really.
Hell, I get trolled, and I'm only on here once a week.
Yeah, Matt. He says I see everyone keeps plugging her. Bunch of simps. Yeah.
Oh,
that's okay.
If you want to, fine.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't care. We're having the best.
Years of our lives. I am.
Yeah, I am.
I am too.
And that's a fact, guys. Yeah, this is it, Lynn. Papaya, pickles, shredded.
Yes, that's what I was trying to think of.
It's delicious. And I love it with my crispy pata. When I eat it, eat it very little.
And quite often, you get that as a side dish here.
Yeah, now this is true, Robert. And once Manila opens up, I'm going to show guys this. But they actually do it in Dumaguete now on the Baywalk. I mean, on the boulevard. You can take a horse
I didn't see him down there. I believe it. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's cheap, too.
Everything's fairly cheap there, though. Absolutely.
But then I couldn't keep that up, King Arthur, because that's the thing about, see, here in the Philippines, they love comedy. Most of their channels, the big channel mediums. And, but you might get one viral video and that's it. Hey, Deborah.
Deborah. I don't know her. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I don't know her.
I think this may be some truth to this, Lynn. She says probably good that it's expensive so you don't overindulge. Yeah, that's a fact.
We got it at the place down there on the corner not too long ago, and it was okay to me.
Yeah, Sammy Davis says I had crispy potter for the first time at Inner South. I don't believe it was too expensive. Yeah, but remember, you're in Inner South. That's one of the cheaper restaurants.
Is that Mang's in the South?
Yeah, probably.
I don't remember seeing it there.
But if you get one in like a regular restaurant, like here,
I think
and
it's 800
places,
pesos for the one we
yeah,
got down
it's
there.
expensive everywhere. To us, 800 was at $16.
But
But here,
that's a lot here.
yeah.
So you usually eat for $2.
AC King said, John, us farm raised boys have a different perspective about a lot of things. Rooster crowing and loose dogs running around.
And
It's
I
no big
agree.
deal to us.
I agree 100%, Mr. King. I agree.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People say, how do you adjust the Philippines? It depends on how high maintenance you are.
Exactly.
I was telling Calvin this morning, I'm to the point where I look forward to the cold showers. They feel so good. It took me 2 years. This time last year, I was still heating water on my stove to take a shower.
Yeah.
But I love it now. It's kind of like a swimming pool. You first get in, it's kind of cold, but after you get in, it's okay.
Michael Coffey, he's a nurse. He said, Calvin, Sir Hyde, these countries are already opening up in November and December for the holiday season to get some tourists from nurses, Mike. Yeah.
Okay, but if they have a big spike, they're going to shut everything down. We'll see.
But see, the more people get vaccinated, it's not going to be on the catch hold like it normally does, John.
Philip Rogers, Cliff and Rue are part of our family. That's a little, in my opinion. You may think Cliff and Rue are part of us. The way I look at
that. When I do something like that, these are channels that aren't established.
Yes.
We're trying to help them.
I mean, they've been on yours a lot. And
but
they're
I'm
good.
just saying, these are new channels that we're trying to help push over, He says, I remember when someone was on Jeff's live stream on the toilet. Yeah.
I don't know that one, but okay.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, 248.
Oh, Salaman. I hear something. We got breakfast here. That's all we got. Calvin comes up here a lot. I've been up here a few times. Asked if we could use the outside for the live stream. They no problem. They just brought us water. We didn't ask for it.
Yeah, but we're just going to ignore them.
Good guy there.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet you, Herb. We're going to have a good time.
He said Buck's baby pictures in the pawn shop. He needs $3 to get them out.
That's funny. I thought it was funny.
But I'm just saying, what mother doesn't take pictures of the baby? Buck is ashamed of his baby pictures. That's a damn thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw his bare butt on that bearskin rug.
But see, this is what I was thinking, Sammy. Either Rudy was a genius or he was a damn fool. There's no in between. Seems he wanted to get rid of her.
I missed some of that. I was doing something else. So I need to get the rest of that.
Well, he sent this. Okay, he said that the rationale behind it was she wasn't showing him enough attention, right? So he said if he sent her to the military, maybe she would miss him.
But how do you make somebody go to the military? You can't. There's more to
that. Yeah, I was great. And I was thinking, I would never. I mean, because hell, if that's your woman, then now that's how many months away? Because she goes to the boot camp, then A school.
That's a waste of months.
Hey, Big Poppy LSU said, wife and I will be coming to visit Calvin after first a year, put a pool in that place.
Now, our friend has a pool. It's a blow pool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kyle Dedman on there, he has a pool, if I remember right.
Yeah, but see, a lot of this, believe it or not, Lynn, is because I love the Chan says we used to have those horse carriages in San Diego. Haven't seen one in years. You know, cruelty down
because you give them food every day. Right.
Yeah. But in Chicago, we rode one in Chicago down on Magnificent Mile, and it's worth it. But if I'm not mistaken, that horse ride was $40. I wanted my son to.
My son in Akron, Ohio, sent me a picture the other day. Gas is $3.35 there.
Right here. Wait, let me see if I can get it to show. Thank you, Filipina Raquel.
She sent us 100 pesos. You don't have to do that. Yeah. I know you need it. I mean, but thank you
so much.
But
yeah, that's impressive.
Calvin will use that to help others. I know him.
What do you mean, John? You get 50% of that.
Yeah, but
but
I help people too, but not like you do.
We know that, John.
We know that.
Okay.
Last week I fed 11 people. Okay.
In your family?
No, out of the
I'm
family.
Just saying,
out of the
family.
family.
But you know what I mean.
I know.
They had some connection.
No, they're just people who live by me.
Yeah, they live by you.
Yeah, I know them.
The beach license. I would take a cold shower if I had a warmest place on earth to jump into.
You got to hear, buddy.
The softest place on earth. He says, Christopher Leroy says, I've been with you for over a year now. I prefer the straightforward, raw vids. Thanks for the info and entertainment. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. This Peter has got, they use Michael Vick for their platform. And that's the same thing that a lot of these people are using R. Kelly as a platform. They're able to put out their stuff now and get known, because I'd never heard of Peter before. And I mean, it really didn't register with me until that Michael Vick thing, as you know. Yeah, 238 people. He said 57 thumbs up now. Yeah. Well, it's free.
We're losing the touch.
Daryl Foreman said, Calvin and John, how can someone who is hardly nothing be opinionated negatively when they have hardly anything? I don't understand what you're saying, Daryl. George, he said, I can't handle a cold shower at all. But actually, the water here, my water is like cool. It's not cold. It's not like in America where you cut on that cold water and it's cold and it chills you. Here, mine is kind of cool. And the later on you take it, like I usually take like 3 showers a day. One in the morning, like when I go home from here, it'll be like 11:30, right? Now, when I get in the shower now, it's going to be kind of lukewarm. But if you wait till about 5 o'clock, it'll be warm. He said, King Watts said, Calvin, do they have watermelon there? Do that. Oh, man, it's sweet and it's good. It's delicious. And a lot of times when you come from working out, like if you go to Cebu and Manila and different places like that, they'll have cold watermelon waiting. They'll serve that when you come out. You know, it costs, I think it's 10 pesos a slice. They'll have that. They'll have mangoes, bananas, things to replenish what you've lost. But yeah, they've got watermelon here and it's delicious. I say I'm champing. He says, AC King, bro, I hope you've been to the Philippines countryside, because those roosters will keep you awake all night long. Then you'll be tired of hearing them crow all night. Yeah, that's how it was when I first moved to where John's moving to now. The lady at Christian Catering, she had like they were like raising roosters. I mean, it drove me crazy. And I couldn't hardly take it. But after a while, I got used to it.
It took me 2 years to get used to the cool showers, but now I look forward to it.
And we're talking about the roosters.
Oh, rooster don't bother me.
Yeah, it don't bother me anymore. After a while, though, yeah, I like this too. Like I said, when I'm in the Philippines, I usually have breakfast at the Pancake House. I like the joint. It's my favorite too. Their chicken is as good as any chicken that you're gonna find in the Philippines. It just takes so long, though.
Well, where's the Pancake House? You get the pros, you don't see them.
Well, yeah, you gotta go to these big places, Cebu, yeah, all them places.
There's two different Philippines. There's the big cities and there's the province.
See, I don't know what Daryl's talking about.
Now, let's see. Daryl's a good man.
Yeah, he's saying, Calvin John, how can someone say how? Oh, okay, yeah, that's what he's talking about.
I agree 100%.
He said, Calvin John, how can someone say a house or a kitchen is small when they don't have anything themselves? I would think they should be humble. Yeah. See, that's where
she's been with him for 8 years, so I think she's been spoiled.
Yeah.
And I told him that. I said, you spoiled her.
King Watson, they didn't have camels and buckets.
No, they did, but
okay, I love the John freezing internet. Yeah. Well, we've got about 8 minutes anyway, guys. We got to get off of here. Oh wow, $50 for a quick turnaround. It was a ripoff. Yeah, they charged us $40. And at the time we were in Chicago, they were actually filming a movie. So we got to ride past the movie shoot. But if you've never been to Chicago, man, you go down on that magnificent mile. They call it the Gold Coast down there. I mean, even if you're gonna spend $300-400 for, a nice weekend, man, it's worth it, man. Well, it's gonna cost you a little bit more than that, but you can catch those hotels. We stayed in a 4-star hotel for like $150 a night. You catch, you can catch a deal down there.
While we got Lynn here, Lynn. I saw a story not too long ago, Cancun, people were getting shot by the turf wars, so be careful there.
Daryl Fulmer says, Calvin, how far are you from the city there? Well, I'm in the city, but we're about 2 hours from the college city. We're about 5 hours on the bus from Dumaguete, about 3 hours from Cebu City.
But Calvin and I disagree a little bit. San Carlos is a provincial town. I'm sorry. To me, it is. It's nice. You can get a lot of things you want here, but it's still kind of
considered a second-class city, John.
I know, but it's still.
If you see a municipality, you go to some place like Zamboanguita, Darwin, where Access Travel Vlogs lives. The reason San Carlos City is a city, man. Look at all of this that they have to offer, John.
And I agree, but when I go to try to find a pair of pants and get one pair.
It's a small city, John. That's all it is. But it's not the province, man. This is a city. See, it's time for us to go, guys. Johnny got kind of happy. He's talking loud. Happy. And, yeah, we got to get off these people's property. But, yeah, thank y'all so much for your time, for your super chats, your super stickers, all your support of Sunshine Shoulders. I'm going to upload a video later. What I did was I went through the last 4 or 5 of my live streams, and I got some questions that I missed, and I took the 20 best questions. I'm going to do a 20 questions and answers about life as an expat in the Philippines. You're going to like it. It's going to be very informative for anybody who's never been here before. But I took y'all, all of these questions come from y'all at one time or another. And, you ask me stuff like, what's the best thing about living in the Philippines? The worst. It's going to be good, guys. Okay, so thank y'all so much. Take care. Stay safe. Stay COVID-free. Hopefully next week, if John has on his internet, whichever one has on the internet first, we won't be here because y'all deserve a clear picture.
It'll probably neither.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.